Hello, I'm Humberto Ramos. I'm from Mexico. I draw comics for money, and you are in Splash Pages.
Fantastic. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to TerrificCon. I am absolutely excited because we have a legit legend here, someone that I've spent quite a lot of time and quite a lot of money getting to know and never disappointed, worth every dollar. The great, the wonderful, the spectacular Spider-Man. All right, it's Humberto Ramos. Sir, how you doing, man?
Pretty good.
Yeah, no.
Happy to be here.
Oh no, it's always good seeing you. You know, it's funny because I think every time I'm like Humberto, he's not gonna remember me. He meets so many people, and every time I was like, well, you're gonna remember someone who loaned you a proton pack. So I was like, good times. So I want to start, if I can, at the beginning. So in one of your first jobs, you worked with the great Mark Waid.
Yeah.
You did Impulse with for DC Comics. So that's Barry Allen's grandson from the far future trying to figure out how to live in modern day Manchester, Alabama. You got to work with him again a few years later with other creators on Event Comics, assorted projects like with their creation Ash, and then later on you co-created Champions together.
Yeah.
So that's three different Wades in three
Yes.
different points. So what was it like working with Mark? And are there like any fun behind the scenes stories worth sharing, and maybe even ones that had an impact on you as an artist? I know, big question for the first time.
Yeah, as you said, we have a long story, Mark and I. And I remember my first run with him, which was Impulse.
Yes.
I was really scared to talk to him at all, because I was just a little young kid,
Right.
trying to break in and having his first solo book,
Right, yeah.
as the regular penciler.
Mm-hmm.
It was a big responsibility to me.
You did
at
great.
that time, and Mark was always great with me, to me, uh, as well as Brian, late
Oh,
Brian
yeah.
Augustyn.
Oh, one of the best.
And we became family, the three of us at that time. Or
Nice.
They became my family. I can't talk from them, but
Yeah.
uh, I always follow their advices
Mhm.
from then on. When things went south, business wise, like I had to make decisions, like tough decisions.
Right.
Those that I always call were either Mark or Brian. So
Right.
it was always a thrill to go back work with them,
Of course.
and as we did with the band and,
Yep.
the Ash book. And then, well, Mark became the superstar he always was, but then more
Yeah,
recognizable.
it matched.
And we never found a place or a time to go back together. We always kind
Talk
of,
about
every time we see each other, we, that's the thing you always do, in the business. That
Right. Right.
You cross paths with people that you know and
Yeah. Of
you
course.
care about and you get along with, and you always say like, "Hey, we should do a book together," like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And with Mark, it's like we have to work back together because I don't know. I think he has as well adopted me as a little son
Yeah.
when Impulse.
Mhm.
So finally, we got the chance to do that with Marvel at
Yeah.
Marvel,
Yeah.
and with this book that I really really loved, and it was a shame that I have to move away from.
Yeah. It happens.
I didn't suffer that much because it was to do Amazing Spider-Man
Of course.
again, but
Oh, yeah.
but I would really like to do some more Champions again.
Oh yeah, no, it was a great book. So, and I need to say, it is really difficult not to think of you and think of Spider-Man as you were started as a cover artist, with I think it was like Spectacular Spider-Man with Paul Jenkins,
Yeah.
and then involved doing interiors, and then you were the rotating artist for Spectacular with Paul and then Mark Buckingham,
Mhm.
and then you were one of the regulars for a huge chunk of Dan Slott Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Just to the point where you both co-created Cindy Moon, aka Silk.
Yeah.
And then you also did work on Nick Spencer's run, and then some of Spectacular Spider-Man with Greg Weisman. So what do you love, like, the best about working with that character's massive world of characters? And is there any particular moment that you're like, that's my moment? I'm like, you're like, worth it. We're worth all the web cartridges in the world. I know. I'm just
The reason why I like working on the Spider-Man books, the Spider-Man office,
Mhm.
is to the audience, to the
Right.
fans, because it's I'm a fan as well.
Of
I
course.
grew up with Spider-Man. He's my and only favorite character.
Oh yeah.
Everybody else I enjoy and I like,
Right.
but
But you love
my
Spider-Man.
one only love is Spider-Man.
Yeah. No. Listen.
And I grew up on let's say that motto
Yeah.
is not just a motto to me. It's
Mhm.
it's a way of life,
Right.
and so I try living my life through it
Yeah.
as much and as good as I can.
Yeah. You did good.
So everything I can do in or with the character,
Yeah.
it's a pleasure to
Oh
me.
sure. Absolutely.
Then that moment that you say, some people resent being attached to a character.
Right.
I'm all the other way around. When people recognize me as the Spider-Man artist, I know I've accomplished something important in
Right.
this business. Because Spider-Man, as we all know,
Yeah.
is an iconic
Oh yeah.
character, not only for Marvel, but for the
Of course.
whole superhero universe.
Yeah.
Says
Oh yeah. No. No. Totally.
so. When people attach Spider-Man name to mine,
Mhm.
I feel honored and happy every time. So that's my moment, I guess.
Hey, listen, that's a moment that keeps on giving because you're
Yes.
still doing the character. So I also know that you did some work back in the day with Milestone.
Mhm.
So you had to work with like Dwayne McDuffie, Denise Cowan,
Mhm.
and others. So what was it like working on titles like Hardware, Select Issues of Static, and the Blood Syndicate, even when they were merged with DC? I mean, that's rad, man. So what was that like?
I'm lucky to see Dennis every other time at shows,
Right.
and every time I thank him because he along with Dwayne, like Dwayne,
Yep.
uh, they made my dream come true. Before Milestone, I didn't have Milestone was my first job in this business,
Right.
and drawing hardware, Dennis's
Mhm.
character, uh, it meant a lot to me
Of course.
and built me as an artist,
Mhm.
as a professional,
Right.
and I was really honored and happy and lucky to
Mhm.
be at Milestone.
Oh yeah.
And it was a really hard time when I had to let go
Right.
because they offered me Impulse.
Oh yeah.
I remember I have like the sweetest conversation with Dwayne and Dennis, and I told them, guys, they are asking me to do this book.
Right.
It's DC Comics and this
Yeah, it's a
kid
big
Flash,
deal.
blah blah. And I and you guys always support me and
Mhm.
trust me, and I feel really bad about this and that, and they say, no,
Go.
that's the way to go.
Yeah.
We are really happy and honored that you been chosen to do this book
Right.
because of what you've done here. So be proud of it and do a career. You deserve that. So
Yeah.
that was amazing.
Yeah, man.
So Milestone is a part of my history and a
Mhm.
really important one.
Oh yeah, totally. So last but not least, Strange Academy. The book that you co-created with Scotty Young. The the who's who of the Marvel Magic community, attempting to teach, of course, because calamity always happens, the next generation of magicians. You two worked the entire series, the whole book, finals, which saw quite a cast of characters from all sorts of situations on and off Earth, of course. So, what was that like working with Scotty? Do you have any favorite characters or moments? Did you catch kind of any of Doom Academy where your characters were in the new that's Sorcerer Supreme? And is there a chance we might see more Strange Academy in the future? So again, it's kind of a 3-in-1, but
Yeah.
whatever
Well,
you can do.
First, um, the other reason why I like working at Spider-Man,
Yeah,
and I didn't answer that one, or didn't go that way
Yeah.
with my answer, is the people I work with.
right,
The people in the Spider-Man office, they are my family.
right.
Nick is he's of course my boss or my editor or
Yeah,
was
yeah,
at
yeah.
the time,
Yeah.
but he also my friend, and I really enjoy working with him.
Nice.
I think that's sort of the answer to Strange Academy.
Okay.
Strange Academy is a book that uh, was created from love, from friendship,
Yep.
from companionship. Like CB being our boss
Hmm.
is our friend.
Right.
Scotty's and mine. The same with Nick.
Right.
So it's us friends
Yeah.
playing with the big toys.
Yeah. No, it's great.
So it was a lot of fun. That's why we decided, and that was kind of the first decision when we took over the book or the
Mhm.
project, that it's us
Right.
and us alone. There's no, as you said, no feelings, no nothing. We have a story to tell.
Right.
We start the story, we end the story.
Right. No fill-ins. Yep.
And it was a massive, amazing, really heavy work to do,
Oh yeah.
but joyful every day.
Oh yeah.
Even through lockdown,
Yep.
pandemic.
Yep.
Maybe I shouldn't say this, but
No, you're good. You're good.
I'll say this still. I don't care.
Yeah.
When Marvel asked us, many people, to the pencils down thing, because we as a business, as a whole industry, we didn't know where
Yeah. You
things
no
were
no
going.
idea.
We didn't know. We were all concerned and
Of
worried,
course.
of course. And they asked us at some. Our book was one of the last that were asked to put pencils down.
Hmm.
And I told Scotty, like, man, what you want to do? I mean, like, I have nothing else to do, so
Right.
I'd rather keep doing the book. Um, I
Yeah.
know at some point things will come back to
Right.
normal,
Of course.
and I like doing the. It gives me joy
Yeah.
through these dark times.
Absolutely.
And so again, it was something that we built and we did from love, and
Right.
I think that very moment in history translate the best way what
Yeah.
the book meant to us.
Hmm.
And about if we are doing any more of it, I don't know. We were having dinner a couple days ago here
Yeah.
in Terrificon. We mentioned it. We laugh a lot about it. It's like, yeah, it would be great to blah blah blah,
Yeah. Of course.
But that's about it.
Yeah.
It's not our call. Well, maybe it's more Scotty's call, because
Right.
he's the brain. I'm just the eyes. But I know a lot of people really likes the book,
Oh yeah.
and I love doing that book. Like, every single page was
Yeah.
a challenge and a delightful
Oh no,
to
it's
do.
great.
So I wish we can do some more. Well, yeah, why not?
Yeah, well, listen, I hope so because I loved every issue of it. I mean, I saw it as more than just, oh, it's the Marvel Hogwarts. I was like, yes and no. It's a lot more than just, oh, it's the Marvel Harry Potter. I was like, yes, it's a simple way of looking at it. But just what you and Scotty did was just great. And I really hope, just we'll get more of it. But until then, just keep loving, keep web slinging, doing your thing, man. So pretty much that's all I had. I mean, I could ask more, but we got to go. So, just briefly, if anybody wants to get in touch with you, what is the best way to do so on social media? So, I don't know. So,
I'm on Instagram. You can find me as Ramosland. On X, it's Humberto under Lash. What's the um? Well, that line.
the hyphen?
Yeah, no,
The
dash.
the slash. Yeah. Yeah.
Ramos.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll
Cool.
find me.
All right. No problem.
And that's it. That's what
That's
I
it.
do.
That's
Yeah.
what my man said. So, all right, everybody, stick around. We got a lot more content for TerrificCon. Please support Humberto Ramos so Peter Parker can keep web slinging
Now
and everything else.
Fantastic Four.
Right, correction. And check him out as he is with Ryan North
Yes.
on the Fantastic Four, traveling through time. We don't know what's going to happen. Definitely not Galactus. Later.
Hey, so